Yo, what's up everyone? I hope you're doing well. UNIQLO U is releasing actually tomorrow morning. This came up pretty fast on me. I've just been very busy with life and everything. But as always, I like to just run through this collection. It is one of the consistent collections that I do like to look at every season because they do have some really nice basics in there that fit really nicely in with my wardrobe. Looking at the lookbook just as a whole doesn't really fit my particular style, but there are pieces in here that I like to draw from and incorporate into my own style. Like for example, one of my absolute favorite UNIQLO U pieces were these, I think they were like the wide fit like crew neck sweaters or something. I wore these all like spring and summer. Ever since I got them. I studied abroad and had an internship in Ireland. That's why I was able to wear a sweater in summer. But it's just like really, really good basics and everything. And so I always like to look at kind of what they have each season because it is relatively affordable. I find it to be really good quality, and then I think it's also stylish as well. It's still a lot of subtle pieces that are very wearable, but they do have a little bit of extra flair that can make it look a little bit more fashionable or whatever. So anyways, I'm just gonna run through and share my thoughts on some items, things that I like, things I don't like, and then just give my overall thoughts on the collection just via looking at one picture of each item. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So if you want to go ahead and skip to just the clothes, skip to this time right here, and yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to get of this collection, but anyways, we'll talk about that. As you can see here, Fall Winter 2021 collection, September 30th. God, that really did come up fast. Anyways, as always, you have each of these broad categories here: outerwear, sweaters, cardigans, blah blah blah. So for outerwear, usually they have blazers like this, like this flannel work jacket. I guess it's, to me at first glance, looks more like a blazer, but I think it's kind of neat. This is pretty standard for UNIQLO U, and once you've seen like a couple seasons of it, you kind of know the rough outline of it, I believe. It doesn't change that much each season, which could be a positive or a negative depending on how you look at it. Spoiler alert, I'm not like super hyped on this one particular collection, but that doesn't mean I don't find good pieces in here. A lot of it is just because I have other pieces from the collection from other seasons that are very similar. But anyways, going down here, we have the single-breasted coat. I don't think that's the Block Tech version. U padded shirt jacket that kind of looks kind of like these other shirt jackets I got from a year ago, so last fall collection. I ended up selling them just because I didn't end up wearing them that much. Now, one of the things that really caught my eye was this U Fleece Cardigan. I think this would be a really, really neat layering piece, especially if you put like a shell jacket over it, if you're into more technical wear. But even on its own, I think it would make for a really nice light jacket. And even in this gray color, I think it's nice. Was that black? Is that dark navy? I don't know. And then a brown, but I think this kind of gray olive green color looks kind of nice. They do have this zip up blouse, and it kind of looks like their work jacket from several seasons ago. And then they've released this for the past couple ones, this recycled down jacket. I actually did purchase one of these. I got the size too big, so I ended up selling it. But these are actually really nice. Again, you can layer them very well, kind of like the other one, because they don't have that collar. And then the oversized mountain park actually does look pretty cool, especially it might fit very well into my wardrobe. I don't know how oversized it's going to be, but I think it looks cool. There's sweaters and cardigans. This is where I think UNIQLO U really shines, is with their more basic items. It looks like I kind of have a similar cut to one from the spring collection of this, the 3D print, well, not 3D print, 3D knit, not print, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not like in love with any of the colors or anything, but the nice like kind of fisherman looking turtleneck, and then the mock neck long sleeve sweater, that does look nice. I do like more earth tones, I mean that's just my personal preference. But those are nice. Down here at shirts, again, there is kind of a, I don't want to call it a formula for UNIQLO U, but they do have like consistent staple pieces with little tweaks each season, it looks like. These had never really fit into my personal style, and that's totally fine. I still think they look nice, but I'm probably not going to get any oversized long sleeve shirt with denim. That could be kind of cool. I feel like you would have to be really into like wearing like a lot of like oversized baggy pants as well. Maybe to make this work, I don't know. One thing that I do like about down here is the color palette. It kind of has like this mauve, like really like faded pink almost, like with this flannel here and then this shirt. I don't know, I just think it looks nice and it goes well with the whole collection. That is one thing that UNIQLO U does well, I think, is they usually have a pretty good consistent color palette throughout the whole collection. Each season kind of tweaks a little bit. Obviously with like springtime it's a little bit more warmer colors, more, you know, bright, whereas fall is, you know, more, you know, you have your browns, your yellows, your autumn colors, you know. But yeah, t-shirts and sweats, again, this is usually my favorite section of UNIQLO U, this and like outerwear. I do have one of these pullover hoodies, and it's really nice. I have it in a really nice color that I like from the spring collection. And again, I wore it all the time throughout this summer and late spring and everything, and I'm starting to wear it again now that it's starting to cool down finally. Is it worth it for me to get another one? I mean, like, I have a very similar color. Maybe pick up a black one, at least just to show on camera. We'll see. The U crew neck long sleeve t-shirt. You know, they've always had these each collection. I never really picked one up, but it could be nice. The mock neck long sleeve pullover. This does look nice. I do like this color. I don't know how, just from looking at this image here, I don't know how this would fit, but it kind of looks like it almost like kind of bells out at the bottom of the hem there. I don't know if that's true or not. Their t-shirts. Their t-shirts might actually be some nice basics. I like that color. Maybe. We'll see. And then the Aerism shirts are always nice. I wear this oversized like black one all the time. It's really good, especially if you wear like kind of wider pants or anything. I think the proportions work well with it. With something like this, you can definitely play with like the sizing and proportions of your fit. I like a slate gray. That's kind of cool. That is a nice color. It's $15. It's not horrible. We'll see. This does look nice. For pants, they have their U regular fit jeans. These are always really nice basics. Last fall one, I got pretty much the same one, but they had a slightly different wash to them, and I really love that pair of denim. The ones I got, it looked like to be the same exact cut, but just was faded. So I really like that. Some selvage denim might actually be neat to try out, at least for on camera, you know, and then we'll see if I sell it or something. But that does look nice. I do like their regular fit jeans. I am kind of tall and skinny, so super wide pants can look a little bit weird on me, I think. So just regular fit, I think, is a good width for my body shape, type. Body shape, body type, I don't know. Regular fit chinos. I have had some experience with their like kind of work pants, like their wide fit ones. They're pretty wide, like at least the ones I tried a couple seasons ago. Again, if you're committed to that oversized look, these are a really good pickup. And I guess they're 60. So maybe a little bit high. I don't know. They're unique though, and so it's hard to come across stuff like this all the time. Wool blend wide fit pants. Yeah, kind of cool. Flannel relaxed wide fit. Those look comfortable. Very comfortable. And then wide fit jogger pant. That cargo pocket's kind of throwing me. I don't know. And then the sweatpants are nice. I do have a pair. When they first came out with a pair of sweatpants in the UNIQLO U collection, I did get them, and I still wear them. weekly all the time, just lounge around the house. And so it's like, well, I already have a pair, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then they have Heat Tech Chunky Ribbed High Socks. If you want to cuff your pants and then show a little bit of texture in your fit, that's a way you could do it. But other than that, I kind of browsed the women's collection with my girlfriend to see if she wanted anything that I could get. I don't think anything really stood out to her, but something that I am looking forward to is the, what is it? Mountain Engineering, White Mountaineering Fall Winter Collection. It's not that big of a collection, but I think it is more different and a nice change up from like UNIQLO U stuff. It's really not that big. Like I'll show you guys real quick. Hold on. Item lineup. I think there's only like 4 items for men and like 2 for women and then like 3 for kids. But the women's stuff looks kind of cool. I think this is like a nice oversized parka. The hybrid down parka I think is really nice, especially in black too. That just fits my style. I wonder just how oversized it is though. I don't know. And then this, kind of like the UNIQLO U liner jacket, this is just the white mountaineering version. I think this is nice. And if I was gonna get one, I already tried the other one and it didn't work out the best. I like this one. It goes up, buttons up all the way to the collar. And then both fleece jackets look pretty cool in my opinion. Especially this one. This one's unique. It kind of looks like a bomber jacket, but a fleece. I don't know. It's neat. And then, you know, I have like the teddy bear pullover, half zip. Well, it's not a zip, but you get what I mean. And then we got the kids, man. We got the kids. If you want to drip out your kid, you can do this. That's what I would do. Actually, nah. Would I dress my kid in that, or would I want to waste money on that? Because kids grow so fast, dude. It's like, just get secondhand clothes for kids, because they grow so fast. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Let's go ahead and fast forward to when I get the clothes in. So, boom, here, flash forward into the future right now. Boom. All right, we're in the future now, and I only ordered 3 items because a lot of the things that I liked are kind of reiterations of items that have been in other seasons, namely this hoodie right here, which I actually really love, and I really love this color, and there's nothing wrong with this hoodie, and it looks to be like pretty much identical to the current season, so I just didn't really see the point in like getting a whole nother one when the colors are kind of the same. But yeah, this is kind of what the hoodie looks like on body. I really like it, especially not really so much for like streetwear fits. However, I really like it when I incorporate this hoodie into techier fits, so things like with more technical cargo pants and things like that. I think it matches really well with that part of my wardrobe and not so much of the streetwear part. However, I do think it can work with both. Obviously right here I'm wearing it with some Selvage denim, which I'm going to talk about very soon. But yeah, no, it's a really nice hoodie. I like it a lot. Another thing that is very similar to previous seasons are these sweatpants here. Again, these are just the U sweatpants. They do run pretty big, so maybe just size down just a little bit. But again, it's like they're so similar to what the current season is, and these work just fine for me. I wear these multiple times a week, just lounge around the house, and these are kind of really my only sweatpants, to be honest. And so they're good. It doesn't look like they changed it from the previous season, so you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think this camera's a little bit low. Hold on. Okay. Is that better? I think that's better. Okay, but actually going on to a new item. And this thing actually sold out. Not this thing. But this item actually sold out really fast, and it's this. Hold on. It's this fleece cardigan here, which I think is one of the more unique pieces of this collection, and I wanted to give it a try. And I didn't really know what it looked like on body from when I ordered it, because there was only really like a couple of very simple shots. However, a good way to describe it, I think, is if you took a military liner jacket, but you made it kind of like a fleece material, that's pretty much what it is. So if you like the silhouette and the cut of a lot of like military liners, but you don't really like the nylon feel to it, I think this is a really, really good option. And I did pick this up in this beige color, and it's almost like a really dark mustard brown. The overall cut of it's pretty boxy, like a military liner jacket, with pretty wide cuffs, and it's pretty boxy fit just overall. Now, when I was selecting this item, I was kind of imagining this being a really neat layering piece. So you can just wear this on its own in a fit, just kind of as a lightweight jacket. Technically, this is in like the sweaters section, which personally I would put in like the light jackets or outerwear section. So you can, of course, just wear it on its own, just like this. However, I was kind of imagining it being a really nice layering piece, so you can put this underneath something like a shell jacket, for example. And earlier when I was talking about how a lot of UNIQLO U pieces, on the surface level, don't really fit my aesthetic, they can be, I think, worked in to my wardrobe pretty nicely. And something like this is how I could do that, where I take something like this, which doesn't necessarily look like it goes too much with like tech wear or whatever, but you incorporate it in a fit like that, and I think it can work really well. I think because it kind of takes inspiration, I think, from like a military liner jacket. There is no collar up here, so it makes layering things over it very easy. But just talking through some features of the jacket, it's honestly softer on the outside than it is on the inside. You have 3 buttons here on the inside. On the left side, you have an inner chest pocket there, and then 2 just pockets on the side that you can stick your little hands in. But I really like the texture of this, and I think it's a nice way to add a subtle detail into your fit. But yeah, it is quite oversized, and I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna be keeping this. I wanted to get it and at least show it for the video, because I do think it's one of the more unique items of this collection. However, it is very similar to this wool blazer that I have in my wardrobe that I think the wool blazer fits me a little bit better. I think it's a little bit warmer as well. So is it worth it for me to keep this in my wardrobe when I already have that? It's a little bit of a wash for me. I do really like it. If I did not have the other piece, I would definitely hang on to this. Overall, I think it's a pretty good piece, and really good for layering, so it's pretty versatile in that aspect. So a couple of different fits with this fleece jacket here. Like I said, you can wear it with a more streetwear fit. So here I'm wearing with some Selvage denim, I think some Doc Martens, a UNIQLO U Airism t-shirt, which I'll briefly talk about in a little bit, and then just the jacket. And I think it's a pretty good kind of just like, not necessarily like streetwear fit, but it's kind of, I guess, minimal would be like the closest thing, like style to this fit. I don't really know that much about different style names, so sorry. But I think it works out pretty well. I really like I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I do like the Doc Martens with the Selvage denim really well. But yeah, you can even put this over a hoodie like the one I'm wearing right now, and I think it creates a pretty cool look. So, you know, you can layer things underneath it, you can layer things over it, you can wear it on its own with just a t-shirt. It's pretty versatile. So it did sell out like pretty fast in most sizes, but I do know that UNIQLO U will do like some random restocks pretty soon after the initial launch. So hopefully they'll do that with this one, because I do think a lot of people could incorporate this into their wardrobe and have it look pretty good. So anyways, I've always wanted to try their Selvage denim, and actually I never really tried Selvage denim ever. Maybe when I was a kid I had something that looked a little bit similar to it, but never proper Selvage denim. So it is a raw indigo dyed denim, so it is prone to bleeding and transferring the dye onto other fabrics. So if you wash this, just wash it on its own. Don't wash it with any other colors, except for maybe like black or something, but that's their guidance, is just to wash it on their own. So That might be a good tip. But because of that transfer of dye to other fabrics, that's why you always see Selvage denim with the cuffs cuffed up just once like that, so it doesn't rub onto like your white sneakers or something. But these jeans, I got them in 32, and it fits pretty true to size. I think it's a little bit small on the waist, perhaps, or maybe I just have gained some weight, which I hope not. I would say pretty much true 32 by 32, and this is a regular fit, so I think it's a pretty nice classic denim cut. It's not too baggy, not too skinny, so it's a pretty timeless cut that I think can be worn for years and years and years. Now again, I do like these with sneakers, like for example these Nike Blazers. However, I like them more with the Doc Marten lows that I'm wearing right here. I just think it just matches a little bit better in my opinion. I really like wearing my UNIQLO U regular fit denim from last year's fall collection. And it's this really nice like dark gray faded denim. I love these jeans, I wear them all the time. So that's the reason why you see the tag still attached on here, because I'm like, is it worth it for me to keep these because I love my other UNIQLO U denim so much? It's like, if I like the other cut a little bit more or color a little bit more, I don't know. But this is a really good change up. I think the cut's a little bit different from my normal one. It almost looks like it kind of bends in at the knees and kind of tapers in. It could just be because of the way it was packaged, or I haven't washed them yet. The pockets are not super deep, I've noticed, but other than that, it's just a pretty straightforward pair of denim. All right, moving on to my favorite pickup of this collection. It's definitely this merino wool based sweater. It's a mock neck, and I got it in this really nice dark gray, which almost, I'm not sure if you can see in this lighting, however, it almost has a really, really dark navy undertone to it, depending on the lighting. But when I first handled this and tried it on, I was very surprised at the build quality of this sweater. Like, a good way to describe it is that the fabric is very dense and heavy and feels very durable and long lasting. And it's super soft as well. I did get it in a size medium, and it has a pretty nice fitted cut to it. So whereas with the fleece jacket, I also got a size medium, but that is supposed to be pretty oversized and pretty big. This is a little bit more fitted, so if you want an oversized fit, just size up in this guy here. But as of right now, with me filming, in this color, they have every size still available. But just going through some of the features of sweaters don't really have features, but some of the design characteristics. The mock neck, it's not super aggressive, so it doesn't really look very like turtlenecky, which can be nice. Like, I could definitely wear this into the office, but there's really not a lot of like, you know, elastic cuffs or anything. The knit material just kind of goes through all the way down to the wrist. And so it doesn't have that like rib cuff that, like, let's say the sweater has right here. Things like these are really good basics. So you can easily layer on top of it. For example, I layered the fleece jacket over it, and I like the combo between kind of the mock neck and then the you know, fleece jacket with no collar. I thought that was kind of a cool contrast between the two. But you could always just throw on like a shell jacket over it. Like, this is pretty much how I would be wearing it a lot, with a technical shell jacket over it, or you could always throw on like a denim jacket over it, something like that, or a bomber. It's, I mean, very, very versatile. These things are very easy to style. But as you saw earlier, here it is with some Selvage denim. I like the look of it. You could always swap it out just for some like black chinos or dress pants, and wear them with some dress shoes and wear it into the office. So it's very versatile in my opinion, and I think it's a really good pickup. It's a good addition to my wardrobe. They do have it in a really nice green color, kind of, it's a nice olive tonal base to it. And then they do have it in a natural color that's kind of like a dark cream black, and then this dark gray here. Honestly, the green looks really, really nice, and maybe I should have gotten the green, but I mean, the dark gray is extremely versatile, so it's probably good for me to get this. And lastly, I do briefly want to talk about the UNIQLO U Airism kind of boxy t-shirts. I have one that I got like a couple seasons ago, and it's just you just got in straight black. It's a really nice piece, especially for my more like technical, like tech wear outfits. I really like the silhouette of this piece. You can wear it in a lot of different ways, and if you don't want super long sleeves, you can always cuff it up to about like a normal t-shirt length. So you do get some extra flexibility with the piece, in my opinion, and it's super soft as well. I really like UNIQLO's Airism material. This hasn't changed in the past, like, oh god, like 4, 5 seasons, I don't know, long time. So I just didn't see the point in getting another one, because I have this black one here, not this black hat, but this black t-shirt, and ain't nothing wrong with it. So, but anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you in your video pretty soon. So see ya, have a good one. And I know I didn't get that much of this one, but I am saving up for that white mountaineering collab with UNIQLO. I just think it's a little bit different from what they usually do. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you.